Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hi guys, today with us we have Tanvi Gupta. She's in her second year and she's studying in SIDTM. Hi Tanvi.
Hi Trishna, how are you? How are you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. I'm good.
Okay, so before we go ahead, can you just tell a little bit about SIDTM?
Sure, I'll do that. So to just start with, I'd like to introduce myself first. So hi guys, I'm Tanvi Gupta. I have done my graduation in management studies where I majored in finance. And during the stint of my graduation, I realized how important it is to understand the managerial aspects as well as the paradigm shift that the world is going to, through to the digital aspect. So somewhere this was the decision why I decided to join SIDTM in the first place. So SIDTM is basically the Symbiosis Institute of Digital and Telecom Management. So we at SIDTM we have dual specialization where I have taken up marketing and finance in the second year. So we have basically three specializations: marketing and finance, systems and finance, and analytics and finance. So finance is a minor, and I always had that inclination towards finance. So one of the reasons why I chose this college and one of the reasons why I chose the specialization that I'm into right now.
All right, that was really insightful. So about your educational background, you are from a finance background, is it?
Right. So I've done my bachelor's in management studies, where in the second year we choose the major, which mine was finance. So we have a, we need to choose between marketing and finance. So I took finance.
That's nice. So do you have a work experience or are you a fresher?
I am a fresher.
All right. So how would you describe your journey from BMS, to SIDTM? How has your journey been?
So, I mean, I would just like to say that my journey was like a roller coaster. There were a lot of ups and downs. So the day I decided that, I want to give my MBA, I looked upon, a lot of things that the MBA includes. So somewhere I, gave a lot of entrances. I had to choose between a lot of colleges, and the college which aligned to my expectations as well as where I wanted to be 5 years down the line, that was SIDTM. So that's when I chose the college, I applied for it as well. So somewhere it was very challenging because for a matter of fact I knew that competing with so many people around the world giving the entrances, somewhere it was very difficult. But I was pretty sure and confident that I will make it through. So I mean, I would just like to say that it was quite difficult, but exciting as well.
It's really nice. So could you tell us a little more about the challenges that you faced? It's like a huge shift. Yeah. So what were the challenges you faced?
Yeah. So, being from the finance background, like quants, your quants was very, very challenging for me. So,
that's not for you. That's for every second person here.
Yeah. So, I had major issues with the quant section. So somewhere, what I did was I concentrated more on quants. I kept practicing quants. Verbal and LR were, okayish. I wasn't very bad at it, but quants was the section that was really bad, and I was really, worried how I'm going to clear that section. So somewhere, consistency is something that I kept, going through, and quants was a major thing that I focused on. And later I focused on my strengths, which were LR and verbal. So after graduation, I took a step and I decided, I want to do that. And somewhere I didn't take a break. Like every day I used to do something or the other, which would take me a step ahead, towards the entrances and towards clearing them.
That's really nice. So tell us more about how your SNAP paper as a whole went.
Okay, so though I practiced a lot, quant section was something which was not very great. So in my year when I gave snap, quants was a little difficult. The section was a little difficult, but I managed to cover up in the other two sections. So that was something that helped me get through it. So snap as a whole, like I gave cat as well. So somewhere that I had it in mind what the that was something that helped me. So somewhere Snap was not bad, the entrance as a whole, but somewhere only the quant section was a little bad. But I feel that covering up in the other section is something that you could do in case one section is difficult or somewhere you can't go through with it. So
That's
as a
fair.
whole, it was good. It wasn't really bad. So yeah.
That's nice. So what about your whole process? Like, SIDTM, from getting a call to your interview rounds, GDPI, how did everything go? How was the process?
Yeah, so for like in SIDTM, in all the symbiosis colleges, we have something known as G pivot. So we have we have the GD, group exercise or the group discussions. Then we have a personal interview and we have that as well in the middle. So basically, as far as I remember, we were called to the campus, which is again really beautiful. So we had to go to the campus for the GE pivot process. So over there, first we had the van. So as far as I remember, we had given like we had two these topics, and they were basically on general knowledge. So we had given like a few minutes to write stuff on those topics. We had to choose one and we had to write. And the next one was the personal interview where we were called into the room and there were like two or three interviewees, interviewers who took our interview, and it was pretty smooth. Like they asked me a few questions about why I wanted to join the college and few questions. So my interview was technical as well as based on general knowledge. So there were a few technical questions and there were questions which were based on the current happenings as well. So also SIDTM is like a college which is based on digital and stuff. So I had few questions pertaining to AI or IoT and the upcoming technologies. So that was there, and GD was how a GD is usually, everyone trying to talk and cutting each other. So somewhere if you make it through the GD, PI is usually smooth. So yeah, that was the whole procedure how I went through. And then finally I think I got a call in like 15-20 days that I have been chosen. So yeah, that was it.
Wow. So how did you prepare for this whole process, for the whole GDPI round? What did you do additional? And how did you answer those technical questions which were asked to you?
Yeah, so when I started preparing for the GE Pivot, what I did was I looked at a few interviews which were there on the site. So I found out about the college. I read a few articles what the college had published. So I got to know a lot about how the faculty is, how the curriculum is, which helped me to understand what might be the probable questions in the GE Pivot. So somewhere, knowing a little about the college you're going for the GD or PI is something that helps a lot. So I did that. I looked at few YouTube videos where the faculties were talking and explaining what their curriculum is, what the college aims to do. So that's something that helped me quite a bit. Other than that, the current happenings can be like when we prepare for the GD. That's something we already go through, and yeah, that was it, I think.
So were you able to answer those technical questions?
I was able to because yeah, to some extent I was able to. And the thing is that in case you don't know a question, like if you don't know the answer to the question, you say that you don't know. You don't try to make stuff up because that's what brings you into trouble. So if you don't know something, it's okay. So that moment you need to make a decision that it's fine, I don't know a question. You can try that, yeah, this is what I know, but I'm willing to learn. That's what I did.
That's really good to know. So, how would you say, like you being a fresher, how is MBA helping you? Like when you get in with people around you who have work experience, how does it make you feel, and how's it going for you?
Yeah. So, MBA is something that, you have people from all aspects. Like you have people who are freshers, you have people who have like 1 year, 2 year, 3 years work ex. So somewhere being in that environment puts you in a competitive scenario. So like me being a fresher, I had a lot of doubts about whether I'll be able to cope up with them, whether I'll be able to get a good placement and stuff like that. That's something that goes on in your mind constantly when you're pursuing your MBA. So somewhere I just feel that keeping all that aside and doing whatever you can to level up and to develop as well as improve, enhance the skill sets you already possess, is something that you should focus on. So I since the time I joined my MBA, I've been trying to enhance the skill sets. I've been trying to take up new things. So somewhere I knew that I don't have a lot of knowledge about the technologies, or I don't have a lot of knowledge about the technical subjects which the people like the engineers around me had. So what I did was I took up certain responsibilities, got into committees, clubs, which gave me that aspect of the all the subjects or anything. So somewhere doing things apart from the curriculum, doing things, getting into committees, clubs, which would help you to enhance that aspect as well, is very important. Like MBA is not only about marks, or is not only about um, you know the curriculum. It's about outside, it's about what you do outside studying as well. So extracurriculars and learning apart from studies is really important, like according to me at least.
True. So anywhere, I guess consistency is something which helped you with
Right.
your SNAP, with your GDPI, and even ahead in your journey. It's really
Yeah,
good
that's
to
it.
know. So, Tanvi, would you like to share any tip for the SNAP aspirants?
Yeah, of course, Rishna. So I would just like to say, like throughout my interview, I have focused on consistency, which is really important. Apart from that, like there will be times where you will lose hope that probably okay, I can't do it, I can't go forward. But that's where you need to put in more effort. You need to get yourself together. You need to be like, yeah, I am. I can do it, and not lose hope. So that's where I feel that somewhere there will be a point where you will be able to do what you have aimed at. So again, one more thing that I would like to tell the aspirants is that you need to be confident about what you have learned in the past. Like even if at the entrance exam, while you're giving the entrance, you see a question or you see a section that is difficult, you need to concentrate on the other sections, and you can crack it. It's about the other people giving the entrances, as well as it is competitive. It's a competitive environment. So somewhere whatever you have aimed for, you will be able to achieve that. It's just that you need to keep your head high and be confident throughout. So yeah, that's from my end.
That's so true. Thank you so much, Tanvi. This was really very insightful. So I guess that's it. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for helping others know everything.
Thank you so much, Rishna.
Thank you.